If you have ever felt like clients don't want to pay you, they're reluctant to pay you, in fact, they don't have the money to pay you, and you're so scared to raise your prices because you feel like you're going to push them away, this video is for you. And hint, I'm about to ask you to raise your prices instead. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ishpreet and I am a money and manifestation coach. I help people effortlessly attract the life of their dreams, including money, which of course is a huge part of my work. And I love talking about money. I love seeing people attract more money in my energy, and I love making money myself. And that's exactly why I probably quantum leap into big figures every single month, time and time again. Recently, I shared this story on my Instagram, how I quantum leaped into 500,000 in my month to literally 1.1 million, which is 11 lakhs in the next 2 days. And it was specific. I attracted it. I calibrated to it because I set the intention. I felt the emotions, and the whole thing went behind it. But the point being, the long story short, again, I'm going to talk about this in a different video. Let me know if you want to see the whole story behind it. But long story short, like I said, I quantum leaped from 500k to sort of 11 lakhs in just 2 days. And that keeps happening again and again in my life. The reason for that is you can feel my energy behind it. I am not somebody who's going to shy away from talking about money, who's going to shy away from sharing my successes with regards to money. I'm completely transparent. I share everything on my social media as well. And I share my clients' successes as well. So if you don't know, I have an online academy called the Effortless Academy. And this is that magical place where every single day we have one or the other success story come in, and most of them, majority of them, have to do with money. So I'm going to post some of them here, and this will give you an idea as to what am I talking about. Every single day I see people in my energy attract effortless money, unexpected money, attracting clients out of nowhere, their business booming, feeling so stuck all this while, and now suddenly feeling unstuck. And the reason behind that is that we do that foundational work that goes behind understanding that money is just energy. Money does not need to be put on a pedestal. So I'm just gonna have like a chat with you about money, and I'm gonna help you see what are the mistakes you're making. Okay, so if you are somebody who is scared about raising your prices, who's scared about pushing clients away because of raising your prices, please watch this till the end. Now, the first thing that I want you to know is that attracting clients is a piece of cake. I have been doing that since the start of my business. I have never reached out to a single client in my life. I just feel like that's not me. Just the thought of cold DMing or cold messaging someone just cringes me out, and I could never do that for $1 million. Actually, that's wrong. For $1 million, I would cold DM someone like. But I would never do that intentionally for my business, or even reaching out to people in any other manner for that sense. But I have never done that. I have never chased clients in my business. I have always attracted people and clients into my life. My very first client also happened through a mutual friend, and she reached out to me, and that is a piece of cake for me now because I know how to make my energy work for me. Now, here is what you firstly need to understand about money. Okay, ask yourself, what is your relationship with money at the first place before I can get to the point where I get you to raise your prices. Number one, how do you feel, talk about money most of the time? What are your most dominant thoughts and feelings about money? When you think of money, does it put you in a state of anxiousness, or does it make you feel like, I feel so good, I feel so excited, like more of it is going to come into my life? If you fall in the first category, there is some massive work that needs to be done. You got to start understanding these triggers that put you down, the things that are not working for you when it comes to money, and you got to change the narrative. You got to understand that money does not care about anything. It does not care about your past. It does not care about the kind of money you have made up until this point. It does not care about how many people you have worked with, how many clients have you seen till now. Nothing of it matters. Money is just energy. Money is just a frequency. When I say frequency, I'm talking about your feelings. So if I can get myself via feelings, by imagining anything, by visualizing anything, by just doing anything that makes me feel abundant, I am tapping into the frequency of abundance. Second biggest mistake that people make is that they feel like money is a big deal, put on a pedestal. 100 rupees is different from 100,000 rupees, and I know why you would think so. But the energy about both these, the energy of both of these amounts is the exact same. The difference between the two is you talk about 100 rupees as, it's 100 rupees. And you talk about 100,000 as, oh my God, it's 100,000. That is the only difference. If you started to look at 100,000 the same way you look at 100 rupees, it's going to be a piece of cake, the way you attract it. Start to work on healing that relationship by changing your words and thoughts and beliefs and emotions around it, yes. And then I want you to take money as your friend, as your best friend. How would you talk about your best friend? My best friend loves me. I love him. I love her. They always want to be around me. I always want to be around them. Like, that love is there. Where is that love in your equation with money? If it's not there, I want you to drill it into your life again through the power of words and thoughts and beliefs and everything. I want you to start talking about money in a manner that money loves me. Money loves to be around me, and money loves to just flow into my life at all times, unexpectedly, expectedly. It's just always flowing in. It loves to be around me at all times. When I'm sleeping, when I'm awake, when I'm working, when I'm not working, it really doesn't matter. It loves to flow into my life, and that's it. This is when the magic happens, when you start talking about money in this manner. And the third thing, the most important thing when it comes to clients and when it comes to money in the equation and raising your prices, for example, all of these things, you got to understand that your energy is your business's energy. So for example, if you are somebody who's low in confidence, who doesn't believe in herself, who just is not confident about what she's putting out, the world is going to look at your business, is going to feel that energy from your business. It doesn't matter if you're trying to play it cool and trying to play confident. If you are somebody who doesn't believe in your business and who doesn't believe in the prices that you're charging for it, your clients are going to know even before they have reached out to you. It's going to be communicated by the way you show up. It's going to be communicated through your content. It's going to be communicated through any different means, but they're going to pick up on it. So you got to go back inwards, take money out of the equation for a second, and ask yourself, where am I? If the world saw my business, saw my prices exactly as what I saw them, then what are the changes I would make? If it was a mirror image, what you thought, felt and believed about your business is what the world would, then what are the changes that you would make? And that is going to be a game changer for you, because understand that if you don't believe in your products and services, nobody gives a shit about it. Why should somebody else give two shits about your business? Why should they believe? Why should they care? If you don't care and if you don't believe, why should they care? If you don't think that you are deserving and worthy of the prices that you are charging, why should they come and give it to you? It's as simple as that. There is a lot of work that you need to do internally. Ask yourself, what are the steps that I can take to amp up my self-worth, my self-confidence? And I'm telling you, everything boils down to your words, thoughts, beliefs, emotions, everything. So even to amp up your self-confidence and beliefs, use these tools. Use the same exact things, because it will get you from where you are, and it will help you shoot your confidence up there. It will give you the confidence to show up on social media and say, I know what I'm selling and I am doing you a favor. If you buy my products and services, I am changing your life. And if you don't buy from me, you are the one who is missing out, not me. You are the one who's missing out. Not in an arrogant way, by the way, in a very confident manner, because you know that's how good you are. If that is the energy that you start showing up with in your business, in your life, game changer, absolute game changer. Also understand that every time that you raise your prices, there is a huge group of people who are energetically and vibrationally attracted to you, and they're always ready and willing to buy from you. When I started out, I think I was charging, my first coaching session was, I charged 6,000 for 5 sessions, which is for 5 hours. And today it's not even 10% of what I charge for even one session. My prices have gone 100x in the last 2 years, and every single time that I have raised my prices. I have found someone who is willing to pay for it. I have found an audience who feels expanded, who feels expansive in their energy while they're paying for it. Don't ever be in the illusion that people don't have money. And I have learned this by observation. I have learned this through traveling. I have learned this through being in an Apple store. People have tons of money. People have shitloads of money. They go out and they spend lakhs and lakhs of rupees on a luxury bag that they're probably going to use once in their life. So people have a lot of money. You just gotta attract the right people who want to pay you. And people are going to be magnetized to your energy the moment you raise your prices and you talk about it confidently and you are like, I know what I'm offering you. Believe me, if I have two options in front of me, which is the cheapest possible option for a coaching session and one is a very expensive option, I'm going here. Believe me, even if I don't have money, because I have been at that place in my life where I invested in a very high ticket program, coaching program, when I had no money. But I figured out a way to make money for that program because I knew it would make a difference in my life. I called up my sister, I called up God knows who all, and I was like, can you loan me this amount? That's how desperate I was at that point to just make a difference because I knew it would change my life. I had a cheaper option in front of me, but I didn't go for it. It didn't matter I didn't have money. Because when you raise your prices, you are energetically communicating with your audience that you know what you're worth and you're not afraid to ask for it. But if your faith and if your belief is not backed up with that price, it's just not going to work. If you're going to pretend to have your belief backed up by it, it is not going to work. It should come from your very core. It should come from that core of you, inside of you, that I know that I deserve this amount and I'm going to do it unapologetically. Sometimes just do things because why not? Like, have fun with it. What is the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to talk about your prices being increased and you're going to put it out there and you're going to start seeing that people are actually interested. There are people who are asking about it, who are curious. But if you're sitting with that fear, oh my God, people are not going to buy from me, they're not going to buy from me, understand the difference between what I'm talking about. So give yourself the permission to step into this energy field where you come in with an abundant mind, where you come in with self-confidence, self-worth, to the point that you realize not just that you need them, but they need you more. And also I need you to understand that this whole thing is a lot more bigger than you. Your business is here to create an impact. Your business is here to leave a mark and change lives. You being stuck in all of these things is really like a disservice to the people who are waiting for you to come and change their life. Don't ever make your business about you because it is not about you. Instead of feeling like, how am I looking? How am I coming across? How is my hair? How are my clothes? It is not about you. You're here to make a difference. When you decide to not show up, there's somebody out there whose life you could have changed, but you did not because you're worried about your clothes. Do you see how lame that sounds? This is how I used to talk to myself, and this is exactly how I'm talking to you. I used to tell myself the same things. Like, do you realize how lame this is? What am I really doing? And I started to charge what I'm worth, and I started to attract people in my life who matched that energy and vibration. So think about this whole thing and make that move. Go and raise your prices and do it unapologetically with confidence and see the magic happen. If you're interested to join my academy, like I said, it is the most magical place that you can ever be in. Here miracles happen, quantum leaps happen every day, and just so much is going on. It's the most beautiful community ever. In a few weeks, we're actually going to be meeting in person for the very first time. This is going to be the first annual Effortless AF Academy meetup, and I just cannot keep calm. Nobody in the academy can actually. So if you're joining us before that, I'm sure you're going to be thrilled to join us in person. It's going to be in Delhi, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm going to link up the details of the academy down below as well. If you're interested, check it out. The most game-changing decision of your life. And the funniest part is that every time someone invests in me with an abundant mindset, every time we meet, there is one success story of how someone made back the entire investment. That is the power of this energy and being in my energy, which I will never be modest about. Like, I have a crazy powerful energy and it rubs off every single person in the community in whatever way. So if you want to be a part of that, let's see if you're a good fit. Check out the academy below. Reach out to me on Instagram if you want to. Join our free Telegram community if you want to. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Watch this over and over again if you need to drill it into your mind how many ever times. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.